In this video, I'm going to share with you a beginner's guide to marketing your business. It doesn't matter if you have great products or services. If you don't have a reliable way of getting sales and profits, your business is doomed to fail. The biggest problem for most businesses is roller coaster sales and income. So, how do you end roller coaster sales permanently? Effective marketing is the answer. Effective marketing pays you. It's a process of turning $1 into more dollars. If you have a process of generating predictable sales and profits, you have peace of mind. So let's talk about that. What's marketing? Marketing is the art and science of discovering what people want and offering it to them. So if you're generating leads, you can offer it to them for free. If you're generating sales, you can sell it to them for a price. Okay, so here's an example. You can set up an automated marketing system. Don't worry right now if you don't understand this, because I have other videos that can show you how to do this. Okay, so with an automated marketing system, you have to make a decision what it is that you want to generate. Do you want sales or do you want leads? Once you make that decision, you can then decide who are your best customers, who are the most likely buyers for your products or services. And so, once you figure that out, and all you have to do is use free tools like Google, for example, and other tools, you can generate traffic to your business. So, you're going to generate traffic to your web page or your landing page, and you're going to describe your irresistible offer. Your irresistible offer is just your product or service where you've added buying incentives. For example, you've added some guarantee, tech support, or whatever it is that matters to your customers. Okay, it's just a way for them to be incentivized to buy your product or sign up for your freebie. So what are the advantages? Okay. Well, the most important thing is that it pays for itself, so it's free. So you can keep trying and do this, run marketing tests, and then when you have something working for you, you can generate predictable leads, sales, and profits repeatedly. Here's something that's even better. You also get long-term assets. For example, you can get clients or patients or customers, and then once they become your buyers or customers, they're more likely to buy more from you, right? And in addition to that, they're very likely to refer their family and friends. So your customers can now start generating um, sales and profits for you as well. So let's take care of some common roadblocks, okay? You need to get out of your own way. So the most common one is that people are intimidated by this process. So you can think of marketing as like cooking or baking something. You don't have to be a good chef to come up with good dishes, right? You just follow the recipe and then you can come up with something tasty. Okay, sometimes you come up with something not so great. That's the same thing as marketing. Some things will not work. That's why you try again. And with marketing, especially, you only need to get something working, and then you that thing can generate sales and profits for you for months or years. All right. So you need to get out of your way. Don't worry about it if you're not an expert. This is a decision I made in 2009. I was just really tinkering and doing trial and error, testing things. And by 2010, I was able to build enough skills and knowledge so that I could start. I started uh, generating lead sales and profits for big brands and small businesses. Okay. So just have the humility to start small and just do trial and error. It's okay to make mistakes. All right. So you're probably thinking maybe that you don't have any experience for doing this. Actually, you do. as human beings, we're always marketing. For example, if you're a mom or if you're a dad, you're always persuading or marketing to your kids. For example, a lot of kids don't really like vegetables, right? So you spend time talking to your child about, just considering eating vegetables instead of eating cupcakes or desserts. You're going to convince your child to eat something nutritious instead. So even though they might prefer to eat cupcakes or dessert, a lot of kids will be convinced to eat something nutritious. Okay, so that's just one example. If you're dating someone, or you're married, or you have a significant other, you're always trying to convince the other person to, for example, mow the lawn, wash the dishes. Maybe you have to agree on a movie or a restaurant to go to. That's just marketing. Okay, you're just trying to come up with reasons for the person to do the things that matter to you. All right, so that's marketing. So here's a common mistake. Okay, and I want you to know about this and avoid this. A common mistake for new marketers is that they try to do everything. If you read a lot of articles out there, if you watch a lot of videos, you're gonna get the wrong impression that you're supposed to be doing a lot of things all the time. You need to stop doing that because you're gonna burn yourself out and you're gonna end up running out of money. Okay? So here's what most people do, and this leads to failure. They're juggling too many ineffective marketing strategies and struggling to get sales. You need to learn how to start marketing smarter. So here's a good way to think about this. So you need to apply the 80/20 rule for marketing. Most people out there are wasting a lot of time, money and resources, and they're just used to investing, like for example 80% effort and resources just to get 20% results. Okay? So you need to be smarter. Instead, you need to learn enough marketing so that you can just invest 20% effort and resources and generate 80% results. You really need to focus on one marketing strategy to grow your business. The best thing about this is that this is how you can learn, you can build your skills, you can just build your expertise. So, so where do you invest your time? I strongly suggest that you learn about direct to consumer marketing. Again, don't worry about this. I have videos explaining this. Okay, so what's direct to consumer marketing? As a small business, it's really important for you to focus on something that's affordable. For example, when you're watching TV, you're usually exposed to mass marketing. For example, the television advertising that usually costs big brands millions of dollars to convince a lot of people to think about them. So that's just branding. Um, but that's very expensive. Even if you limit yourself to your local area, that's still going to cost you tens and thousands of dollars. Okay. So, direct to consumer marketing, for example, you can spend 5, 10, $20 a day when you're just starting out and build your skills and build your sales and profits that way. And so you can start with a tiny budget, and then by just reusing your profits, you can build to something a lot more and grow your business that way. It's actually quite simple. So I'm just going to give you a very, very simple overview here. You just need to figure out who your best buyers are. Again, you're going to use free tools to figure this out. Who are the most likely to buy people? For example, the most interested in your product or services, or the most desperate to sign up for your services. Okay, so once you've taken care of that, that's pretty much 40% of the marketing process. Okay, so again, if you're thinking of the analogy of your recipe, you've taken care of 40% of that recipe. Okay, so the next step is then improving the quality of your offer. Remember, we talked about coming up with an irresistible offer. It just means that it's relevant to your best buyers. Okay, you're gonna add buying incentives, guarantee, customer service, tech support, whatever it is that's relevant to whatever it is that you're selling. Okay. Once you've done that, that's pretty much 40% of your process, or you're pretty much done with 80% of the whole process of creating a marketing system. Okay. And the rest of it is just 20% about your message. Your message need to be relevant to your buyers, or your potential buyers rather, and you need to basically persuade them to look at your product or service information. All right, so that's really simple. You can do trial and error, but you really just need one customer generating campaign to get game changing sales and profits for your business. Once you have even a single marketing campaign bringing you more customers day after day, month after month, your business and your life can change dramatically. All right. So you need to invest some time learning about this. And, you can do this. It's very simple, actually. So you just need to not let the process intimidate you. And I have a lot of videos about this that can show you how to do this. So this is an effective marketing system. And remember what I told you earlier, an effective marketing process pays you. So your automated marketing system is your revenue engine. It's a repeatable process of turning $1 into more dollars. And just to recap again, the benefits of doing this, it pays for itself, so it's free. You can generate predictable lead sales and profits repeatedly, and you can get long-term assets, your customers, who can then give you some referrals. All right, so there's no reason to keep doing the same things and struggling to get sales and profits. And there's no reason to keep getting random sales and profits and getting roller coaster income. That's very painful. You know you're going to continue to struggle and generate unpredictable income. So there's no reason for that. So the stakes are high for most entrepreneurs. If your business is not generating sales and profits that you deserve, it takes a heavy toll on your health, your relationships, and every aspect of your life. So it's worth it to you to learn this, okay? Because marketing effectively means that you can end roller coaster sales permanently, so that you don't have to deal with random sales and profits. You don't have to deal with roller coaster sales and income. Instead, you're gonna start enjoying predictable sales and profits. You can earn income repeatedly. So here's my suggestion: just keep learning. The next video is about digital marketing. So I think it's very important for you to learn that, because it's the fastest and the cheapest and the simplest way to generate sales and profits for your business.